In a bustling hair salon in the lively city of Ibadan, Emma, a 22-year-old architecture student, sat at a counter, brushing a long, black wig. It wasn't just any wig, it was her favorite, made of sleek human hair her older sister had mailed from Lagos. Emma loved how it swayed when she moved and made her feel confident at the University of Ibadan, where she studied. She'd worn it to class that morning, but as usual, she'd let her 21-year-old cousin, Chloe, borrow it for the afternoon. Chloe had just dropped it off at the salon, smiling as she left. But as Emma touched it, a weird itch tickled her neck. Something felt off. Her hands shook as she placed the wig on a stand. Suddenly, the salon's fluorescent lights buzzed, and a chill swept through. A sharp smell, like burnt wood, stung her nose. Emma's heart raced as she heard a faint hum, "Emma, Emma." She glanced at the chipped mirror by the counter and saw a blurry, smirking face, not hers, staring back. She shouted, and the lights went out. Before the strange thing started, before the secrets and eerie vibes, before Emma's life got tangled, there was family, or so she thought. Emma and Chloe weren't just cousins, they were like sisters. They'd grown up together in Ibadan, a city of honking buses, busy markets, and the aroma of egusi soup wafting through the air. Their moms, Dottie and Ellen, ran the salon together. Their dads, Henry and Philip, sold car parts down the street, and folks said they were tighter than twins. Now in their early 20s, they both attended the University of Ibadan, Emma studying architecture, Chloe in business administration. Emma's family had a little more money. Her mom Dottie's salon was a hotspot, and her dad Henry's shop did well. Chloe's family, with Ellen and Philip, got by, but they didn't have Emma's nice stuff. Emma owned stylish jeans, cool bags, and best of all, her wigs. She had short ones, curly ones, and long ones, all real hair from far-off places. She loved them, especially the long black one from her sister. And Emma was generous. Chloe, who only had cheap, itchy wigs, often asked to borrow Emma's. "'Cause I can't hit the student party with my old hair. Let me use this, it'll make me pop," Chloe would say. Emma always laughed and agreed. Chloe would strut off, then bring it back later. But then odd stuff kicked in. Every time Chloe returned a wig, Emma felt funny. At first, it was small, an itchy neck, a sleepy spell, but then the noises came. She'd hear tapping in her dorm room at night, like fingers on glass, but nothing was there. She'd wake up jumpy, feeling washed. She brushed it off, until things got worse. It started with a school project. Emma was great at architecture, always nailing her designs, but one day, she submitted a sketch of a modern library she'd spent weeks on. Her professor, Professor Carter, gave it back with a big red F. "This is junk, Emma, just scribbles," Professor Carter said. Emma was stunned. She'd drawn every window perfectly. She checked, it was her paper, but the lines were a mess. Then more went wrong. Her favorite jacket tore, her laptop charger vanished, and her stipend money disappeared. She'd find stuff later in weird spots, like her charger under her bed after she'd searched there. One night, she felt a draft in her room, but the windows were locked. She started feeling nervous all the time, but she didn't want to think it was serious. Then one day, she stumbled in the university courtyard, her legs weak, and hit the ground hard. When she opened her eyes, she was on a bench. Chloe was there, rubbing her arm. "Emma, you freaked me out. You're working too hard. Chill, okay?" Chloe said, looking sweet. Emma nodded, but a little voice inside whispered trouble. One afternoon, it all crashed down. Emma had started stashing her wigs in a locked box in her dorm, only lending them to Chloe sometimes. Chloe came by the salon, pleading. "Please, Emma, let me use your long black wig for the campus talent show tomorrow. I'll bring it back, I promise. Chloe said. Emma's gut said no, but Chloe was family, so she said yes. That night, she couldn't sleep. She kept hearing a low hum outside, like a far-off song. She crept to her window and looked out. Her stomach flipped. Chloe was in the alley behind the salon, with two strange women. One had messy grey hair and a sly grin. Chloe held Emma's wig up, and the grey-haired woman brushed it, muttering fast. Emma's skin tingled. Chloe always said she returned the wigs after wearing them, but now Emma saw Chloe was handing them over for something else. Why? The grey-haired woman hissed, her light is dimming. Keep it up, and it'll all be yours. Emma staggered back, her chest tight. Chloe was the problem, her own cousin. Tears welled up. All their late-night chats, was it a lie? She had to stop it, but how? Emma stood there, her heart thumping like mad. Chloe, her cousin since they were kids, was ruining her. She couldn't watch anymore and dashed to her bed, her mind a mess. What now? Confront Chloe. Play it cool. She didn't know. The next day, Chloe waltzed in with the wig. Emma, thanks. I own that show. This wig's fire. Chloe said, handing it over. Emma forced a grin, but the wig felt prickly, like it was buzzing. Good to know, she mumbled. For the first time, she caught a sneaky glint in Chloe's eyes, but she kept quiet. She was too spooked. Days dragged on, and Emma got worse. Her scalp itched non-stop, and her real hair started thinning. Her bright energy faded, and she looked worn out. Then the noises turned to whispers, calling her name at night, Emma, Emma. She'd wake up shaky, her sheets damp. Her university friends noticed. Emma, you sick? You don't look right, her friend Rachel asked. Maybe it's boyfriend stress, another teased. Emma brushed it off. I'm fine, just tired, she said, but she wasn't. Then one morning, she found rough, red patches on her scalp. What's this? She gasped, scratching them. Soon, the patches spread her arms, her neck, her face. Then her fingers got stiff and sore. She couldn't hide it. Friends backed off. Some whispered it was juju. She's too proud. Maybe she crossed someone. This isn't normal, she needs prayers, they said. Even Professor Carter stopped her after class. Emma, seen a doctor? Yes, sir, but the pills don't work, she said. He frowned. Go home, girl. Find real help. That evening, Chloe popped by. Emma, what's up with you? Chloe asked, acting concerned. I don't know, Emma said, hunching over. Chloe leaned in. Poor thing. Let me style your hair to cover that mess. Emma jerked back. No, I'm okay. Chloe's smile stiffened. Sure. I could lend you my hat. Emma's stomach twisted. Chloe with a cool heart. She never had nice stuff, unless she was snagging it from Emma. No, thanks, Emma said. She saw it clear, Chloe wasn't family, she was a snake. By the end of the semester, Emma was a wreck. Her scalp was raw, her hands trembled, and she barely laughed. She was flunking architecture, and her friends were gone. Chloe kept borrowing wigs. This one's dope, Emma. Just a day, please. Chloe said. Emma was too drained to fight. One night, half asleep, she heard the humming again. She hauled herself to the window. Chloe was in the alley with more women, their shadows flickering. Chloe held Emma's black wig, swinging it high. They chanted in a weird tongue. Chloe yelled, "Take her light, give it to me." Emma's legs wobbled. It was true. Chloe was stealing her light with her wigs. Every time she borrowed one, Emma lost more. She had to fight back. She remembered her aunt mentioning a wise woman near the market. With all her strength, Emma made a move. She packed a bag and took a bus home at dawn. Her mom, Dorothy, gasped, "Emma, what happened to you?" "Mama, help me," Emma said. Dorothy rushed her to Aunt Beatrice, a healer who knew hidden things. When Aunt Beatrice saw Emma, she sucked her teeth. "Who's after you?" "I don't know," Emma said, tears falling. Aunt Beatrice pressed her palms on Emma's head and hummed. Then she said, "Your cousin's stealing your light." "She's not my cousin, she's Chloe," Emma said. Aunt Beatrice shook her head. "She's your robber." Emma cried hard. "How do I stop her?" Aunt Beatrice grinned. "We'll flip her game. Tonight." Aunt Beatrice sat Emma by a fire. The room smelled of palm oil, and a bell tinkled. "Tonight, we'll call the good spirits," Aunt Beatrice said, smearing ash on Emma's forehead. "Don't fear. She's sneaky, but we're sharper." Dorothy sat close, clapping and praying. "Chloe's taking your light and strength," Aunt Beatrice said. "But we'll snatch it back." Across town, Chloe was in a shed with the gray-haired woman. Smoke stung the air as Chloe held Emma's wig over a pot. "Tonight, she's finished, and I'll shine forever," Chloe said. The woman chuckled. "Go for it." She tossed herbs in, and it sizzled. At Aunt Beatrice's, Emma yelped. Her skin stung like hot pins. Dorothy shouted, "What's happening?" "They're stealing her last light," Aunt Beatrice said, waving a fan. "Say this, Emma, I claim my light. I break her grip." Emma choked it out. "I claim my light. I break her grip." The fire flared. Far off, Chloe stumbled, yelling, "What's this?" The wig crumbled like dust. "No!" Chloe screamed. The woman gaped. "She's fighting." The shed shook. At Aunt Beatrice's, Emma stood, her itch vanishing. Her skin smoothed out fast. "Your light, return!" Aunt Beatrice shouted. A loud crack hit the ground. Chloe shrieked as her hair thinned and fell. "My shine," she wailed. The woman snapped, "You blew it." A gust smashed the shed, and Chloe fled, shouting for help. The next morning, Emma woke up strong. Dorothy hugged her, laughing. "You're back, my girl." Emma smiled. Aunt Beatrice said, "We won the spirit fight first." Emma nodded. She'd learned, not all family is true. At university, rumors flew about Chloe. She was spotted with bald patches and sores, then ditched a burden. Emma stopped lending wigs, but she changed. The open, cheerful Emma was gone. Now she was quiet and guarded, thinking sharing was dangerous. She'd never let anyone fool her again. A new semester started, and Emma got a new classmate, Hannah, also 22 and studying architecture. Hannah was small and shy, from another part of Ibadan. She wasn't flashy like Chloe, just simple, with plain tops and a soft voice. Emma didn't want friends. She told Hannah, "I keep to myself. Do your work, I'll do mine." No sharing, got it? Anna nodded, surprised. "Yes, I got it." Emma turned away, brushing her black wig, the one she'd never lend. Hannah stayed quiet, but Emma didn't trust her. The weird vibes didn't stop. She'd hear whispers and feel pulls on her hair, "Emma, Emma." She'd wake up jittery, gripping her wig. Hannah noticed but didn't ask until one night. "Emma, you wake up scared a lot. What's wrong?" "Nothing," Emma snapped. "It's something," Hannah said. "Stay out of it, Hannah," Emma backed. "Fine," Hannah said, "but it's still there." Emma lay awake. Maybe Hannah was onto something. One day, Hannah asked, "Emma, Can I borrow your pencil? Mine broke. Emma froze. Her heart raced. It was just a pencil, but she thought of Chloe. No, she said, almost shouting. Anna blinked. Okay, I won't ask again. But it kept up. A girl wanted her ruler, no. Another asked for her eraser, no. Soon, students called her selfish. She's got it all but gives nothing, they said. It's from Chloe. She spooked now. Emma didn't care. She'd shut everyone out. One night, Emma found a note under her pillow, it's back. Her breath caught. She looked around, nothing. Who wrote this? She muttered, tearing it up. That night, she heard voices saying, "You're still blind, Emma." She woke up yelling. Then she saw her black wig was gone. She spun to Hannah. "Did you take my wig?" Hannah, sketching, looked up. "No, Emma." "Then where is it?" "It was here." "Maybe you misplaced it," Hannah said. "I don't lose stuff," Emma shouted. She stormed around, asking, "Who saw my wig?" Students laughed. "She's obsessed with that wig," one said. "She won't share it," another giggled. Emma yelled, "Shut up about me." They stopped, but she'd made enemies. Days got rough. No one talked to her. She used to be well liked, but now she was alone. Even Hannah kept her distance. Small things went wrong, her desk was taken, her notes got soaked. She asked Hannah for help once, but Hannah sighed. "Emma, if you were nicer, maybe this wouldn't happen." "Nicer?" Emma said. "You don't know what nice cost me." "I heard," Hannah said, "but not everyone's Chloe." Emma turned away. Was she wrong? Before a big design exam, Emma's portfolio vanished. She searched everywhere. "Not now," she cried. Anna walked in. "What's wrong?" "My drawings are gone." "Take mine," Anna offered. Emma stared. "Borrow them." "Yes," Anna said. Emma hadn't borrowed since Chloe. "I can't." "Exams tomorrow," Hannah said, leaving her sketches. "Your call." She left. Emma used them and passed, but she felt hollow. 2 days later, a note lay on her bed, "You'll lose again." She shook. "Who?" The campus showcase was near. Emma had a sharp outfit and her wig ready. But next day, her wig was wet and knotted. "Someone did this," she yelled. Anna rushed in. "Who?" "I don't know." Emma set a trap, left her wig out and waited. A shadow moved. "Who's there?" she shouted, flipping the light. It was Hannah. "You," Emma said. Anna dropped the wig. "Emma, you're behind this." Emma roared. "After Chloe, you too." Anna's eyes sank. "You think everyone's a thief, Emma. I wanted you to see." "See what?" "You can't block us all." "I didn't mean harm." Emma felt mad but unsure. "Get out," she said. Anna left quietly. "You'll get it someday," she said. Things got worse. Students shunned Emma more. She had her wig, but no friends. Then her phone rang, her dad, Henry. "Hi, Papa." Dottie's shaky voice came. "Emma, your dad's sick." "We're at the clinic." "Where?" "Ibadan Hope Clinic." Emma grabbed her bag but stopped. No car, and it was far. She needed help, but who? She pushed them all away. Tears fell. She called Hannah. "Hannah, I was awful, but my dad's sick. I need to get to Ibadan Hope Clinic. Please." Silence. "Where are you?" Hannah said. "Dorm." "Stay there." Hannah came with a friend's bike. "Hop on," she said. They sped off. At the clinic, Dorothy said, "He's fine now. We got here quick." Emma turned to thank Hannah, but Hannah was leaving. "Wait. I messed up," Emma said. Hannah glanced back. "I know. Can we try again?" "Maybe," Hannah said, then left. Emma got it, you need people. Later, a girl asked, "Emma, can I borrow your comb?" Emma paused, then said, "No, but take this clip." The girl grinned. "Thanks." Emma smiled. She'd found balance. Emma's tale teaches us a big lesson: trust is tricky, but locking everyone out isn't the answer. Chloe took Emma's light because Emma gave too much without watching out. But shutting down after that almost cost her everything, like help when her dad Henry got sick. The moral: life's about balance. Be careful who you trust, but don't let one bad friend make you push away the good ones. Wisdom is knowing when to share and when to hold back. If you love this story, please like, share, and subscribe for more. Tell us in the comments, have you ever met someone like Chloe who took advantage of you? How did you handle it? We'd love to hear your stories. And here's some advice: learn to balance your friendships. Give when it feels right, but know when to say no. It's okay to protect your light while still letting true friends in. What do you think? Let's talk about it below.